Much every shot he fully took, he was going to connect on. And now Colton Comacho, he's going to go maybe a little too excited as he's put himself in a dangerous position there with TJ England. And now England's the one working on the leg. If he can stay locked, elevate, we're having fun here at 133.
Our 133 matchup, as you mentioned, TJ England, the redshirt senior for Ohio, and Colton Comacho, the sixth-year wrestler, transfer from Pitt.
Came just up the road there from Pitt to Edinboro. And he came out quickly trying to hit a single leg. It was a good counter by England to put himself into the drag position, kind of trying to finish a carry. Never worked out, so we go back to our feet. Nearly a minute gone.
Colton Comacho, one of the top wrestlers on this Edinboro team. Last week against Clarion, won by a fall. Big-time win. His first season at Edinboro, spent 5 seasons at Pitt, wrestled at 125 throughout his time at Pitt, and actually placed third at the ACC Championships in 2023. So a guy that really is elevating this Edinboro roster.
You talked about those falls. Of 14 wins, he's got 7 pins. He's going big upper body here, trying to look for another one unless England can shake away from it. He does, but he's trying to avoid the stall point as well, as Camacho taking up all the space on this mat.
TJ England in his first season at Ohio, the redshirt senior, spent the last 4 seasons at Clarion University in Pennsylvania. And he is trying to turn the tide a little bit. Still 0-0, but a 3-point takedown for Colton Comacho.
Just a nice slick throw by that England tried to dive under to see if he could get the scramble to go, but Camacho did too much to not let it happen. Now he's looking for, again, just one of these tough rides to kind of slow down England. Drives him out of bounds as well.
Early impressions of Colton Comacho, Isaiah?
Ferocious. Runs all over the place. I mean, he is moving at the moment. He's off the whistle quick. Talked about first move in that first match. You can tell Camacho is going to be the one that had the first move here, and he does. Looking spiral ride.
Head coach Matt Hill said that Colton Comacho is out there having fun. He's a very special kid, so that tracks.
Good Granby and good follow, ultimately, as England tried to get his hips away, but a good job to detach just enough by Camacho. Again, 6th-year guy. 2 very veteran wrestlers going at it here.
2 veteran wrestlers that are new to their respective programs.
As Comacho, you can see his fingers all the way through there, deep on that tight waist. That just kind of locks in the hips, establishes the control that he wants as he breaks him back down to his knees. Is England doing a good job keeping to find his feet? Comacho just with good returns.
Out of bounds there. Final seconds of the first period. TJ England and Colton Comacho. Comacho with a 3-0 lead early. And it is Edinboro with a 4-0 advantage after a major decision win at 125 from the Fighting Scots.
And it looked like Camacho was going to try to set up for a tilt there, but a little too late in the period as we run out. Minute 23 riding time, though, certainly showing some control.
Coming into this duel, Edinboro 7-2 overall, 1-1 in conference duel meets, and just picked up a win, 26-12 over Clarion. Meanwhile, Ohio, fresh off an experience and a very important one out in Iowa, mid-major nationals.
As Camacho quick to reverse that leg ride attempt out of England as he just picked it up, scooted it back. Now he's got a bottom leg Turk here that if he works right, he can start working for some back points, maybe even a fall, as now he's really wrenching on that head. Camacho trying to add to that fall list of the year. Get up to 8. He's just trying to get over that elbow there that England's doing a good job of posting up, and now he loses the leg all in together. So now he's got to retry it all.
Colton Comacho, it's definitely going to be someone to watch out for when the MAC championships arrive at 133, and another 3-point takedown for Colton Comacho as he extends this lead 8-1.
That was another quick, just low ankle pick there that seems like these lighter weight guys drill with each other a little bit in the room up there. And he decides those takedowns are easy enough. Maybe I'll go get my bonus points this way instead of trying to ride them out. But England not going to stop coming forward himself.
Just recently picked up a 1-point escape. Battling here in the second period.
Just holding him in this front headlock, trying to find a corner. But a good job by England to finally find one. Runs him out of bounds. Camacho had those fingers all taped up, but he says, I'm done with that now.
Veteran guy. He knows exactly what the recipe is for success.
Another quick one to the ankle there, and then England just didn't have enough reaction time. Nice spin around.
These are the bonus points that Coach Greenlee was a little bit worried about early on in this match with the lighter weight classes. 2 periods in the books in this matchup. 11-2 lead for Colton Comacho, who has been outstanding this season, 14-8.
England's going to go down, and we're going to get an optional start, which is, just one step different from just cutting him like they did in the 125 match. He's still in control here because he never actually let England get all the way to his feet. Never let him only have 2 points of contact on the match, and now he finally does.
1-point escape for TJ England, who is coming off an impressive win last week at Mid-Major Nationals against George Mason's Ben Mon.
One of the few wins the Bobcats were able to pick up as England with a hard club kind of found the ear of Camacho. Camacho didn't like it very well, so he gave him one back. Certainly both getting a talking to. Camacho a little more because of the retaliatory aspect of it. So he says, I'm just going to go take care of this match instead. Gets the quick 3 and was quickly looking to cut and possibly find his way to a tech fall as we're at 14-4.
And the riding time point is secured as well for Colton Comacho. So he leads by 11 right now. It's currently in the major decision department. You win anywhere between 8 to 14 points.
Again, this is where England's got to shore it up just a little bit. To only keep it at 4 would be a win. So he's got a deep underhook there. See if he can work through it. At least enough to stall out here with 50 seconds to go. Now they do get a stall on England, and Macho didn't really commit to that shot. Must have thought he could find something better. Some of the crowd even getting involved in what Camacho should do.
He's an entertaining wrestler. Coach Hill said it best. He's just out there having a blast.
20 seconds, a good job to keep his legs away by England. And once again, looking to hold it at just the 4 points. 10. I mean, no matter what, it's going to be under the 4 points at this point. And both guys agree to just finish the match on their feet that way.
So a win by major decision for Colton Comacho, his 15th of the season. Overall, the transfer from Pitt. And that will take us through the first 2 matchups. 8-0, 2 wins by major decision for the Edinboro Fighting Scots. And when we come back, we'll have the matchup at 141. First, it was Chris Vargo at 125 by major decision, and Colton Comacho at 133. He picks up the major decision.